Okay, let's do a little drawing lesson for you guys. This is my sketchbook. This is my favorite sketchbooks. It was given to me by my daughter. It's from Italy. And again, we want to understand that the life of an artist is not fame. That's in the movies. It's sitting in your studio and studying. So you have all these anatomical sculptures. I'm very lucky that I get to have these. And these were done by a gentleman named Eric. He's brilliant. And they allowed me to use these sculptures. So we'll be using these a lot. And this is from New Masters, which I also teach at. If you look at the sketchbook, all kinds of varied drawings. Just different types of drawings that you get to work with. Some just study from masters. This is from some master book. Just playing around, drawing from a model. You know, Michelangelo, different studies. So I thought it'd be kind of fun just to do a quick little anatomical study like these. We'll put one right here. How's that? So we're not wasting a whole sheet of paper. Of course, there's a lot of stuff like here. You know, read an autopsy. Let's do the arm. So we have the big one here, and here's the little one. You know, how does the arm fit? You know, a lot of people always ask, you know, you get these floating arms. Can we see this here? Is this good? So we'll do it, you know, start with the lay-in. I like, you know, in the old Renaissance, they had, paper was really expensive. So we'll see, we're doing this area right here, okay? You guys see it? You got it? Okay, I like to pretend that I'm in the Renaissance and paper is very expensive and hard to get. This paper is actually, I think, from the Renaissance. I'm going to figure this out from Italy. I can't find it. I have a student there right now. We'll see if she can locate it. So here's the rib cage, which you'll see here. Now, one of the things we want to do, and this is going to be for the moms and dads out there, the soccer moms and dads, I'm talking to you. Not every drawing your kid's going to do has to be a masterpiece. One of the things I'm finding with especially the college students is that when I really sit down and talk to the kids, a lot of the stress has come from the home. Is that good enough, they say? Is that a portfolio piece? Definitely in the high schools. This is not your soccer, okay? This stuff is hard, you guys. We're not just kicking a ball around a field or trying to put a ball in a hoop. And my kids do sport. This stuff is hard, okay? So there's a lot of studying. We need to do a lot of bad drawings. So a lot of it you're just going to do in a book like this, and you're just going to do a mass amount of drawings. You're not sitting down right now to do a masterpiece. You're sitting down to study. So we're going to go with the ribcage shape. Look for the landmarks, pit of the neck, sternum, and then on our way down to the navel. Pit of the neck, sternum, on our way down to the navel. You're going to get a lot of demos from us. And I like drawing over. I'm going to draw over the skull. You look at the master drawings and you see this a lot. Now we're going to build out from the rib cage. The arms start from the pit of the neck. It's called the clavicular joint. And go out to what's called the acromion process right here. Look how far away from the rib cage this is. Same thing here. We're going to come out. Boom. Nail that. Come around. Pit of the neck. The acromion, which is here. There's your acromion right there. For the deltoid hits. And there's your deltoid. And the arm, humerus, is going to fit in here and come out. We can make this come out towards us by using the cylinder shape. So in a portfolio, I would do that. I would show all of this, and I'd show a cylinder here. Let them see that you're not just copying something, that you know how it works. Then the deltoid will wrap over that cylinder and up to the clavicle. Then the pectoralis goes under the deltoid, and you will learn this on the portfolio program. We're going to give you a lot of training on YouTube so you can see what's going on. I think one of the funniest comments that you hear is somebody said, "This is a marketing piece." Well, yeah. Like, as we say in LA, like, hello, of course. But we want to train you also. We want to teach you. A lot of what you're going to learn is from YouTube. So yeah, we're going to teach you. But of course, we want you to also go to our site and study with us. We can't give you everything on YouTube. That'd be ridiculous. How do we do that? How do we keep track of it? But we have a lot of stuff on there. So here's your pectoralis coming around. Your serratus anteriors coming around this way. And then here is your latissimus dorsi coming around. Coming over here is really cool. And this is your external oblique coming down this way. And just study. Rectus abdominis is high. How's it fit? Don't be afraid to come in with a little black. Play with some colors. Work back and forth. You know that the deltoid, when the arm comes up, slips behind. And a student wants to say, how do I know that? Because I just taught you. You know, drawing right over the top of the skull. Make this sketchbook a kind of a work in progress. It's life. Be careful. I had some students who wrote some very personal things in their sketchbook, turned it into class, and the teacher read it out loud and embarrassed the student. So, you know, have a sketch. If you have to do a sketchbook for a project, you know, like some of the schools ask for sketchbooks, don't let it be your personal sketchbook. Okay. You know, have your personal sketchbook is personal. You don't have to show that to anybody. People think, you know, like you go to a party and there's a doctor, the first people do is tell the doctor their ails, you know, like, oh, this hurts and that hurts, and take a look at this. It's like the doctor's job is to look at it. And they think the same thing with the artist. The first thing they say is, I have an idea for a children's book. That's the first thing you're going to hear. Or, I have this idea and I want you to do it. Don't worry. When it gets off the ground, I'll pay you. I always say, now, what do you do for a living? Oh, let's say I'm a contractor. Okay, so you're going to come and add a room onto my house. I go, excuse me, I have to pay you. You have to pay for that. I say, well, yeah, of course, and you have to pay for this. We go through a lot of training to be artists, so we need to get paid for our time and our work. See, and you study. Who knows? Maybe one day they'll publish your sketchbook. I always think that the masters come back to life and they look at all these books and they go, where'd you get that drawing? I threw that away 500 years ago. How does this stuff fit together? Okay. So you notice though that it all came off of a rib cage shape. And then we built out from there. And that comes from the knowledge, see, like this, understanding and really looking and seeing the rhythms. And that also comes from books. And the books give us the knowledge. Okay? See you on the next YouTube educational video.